Okay, first and foremost, our concept name for our brand came from the Italian word for confectioner, which is a person or a pastry chef that works and creates sweets such as candies and sometimes ice cream and cakes. Although it centers around candies, we focus on ice cream products mostly or more on, particularly the frozen custard ice cream. Well, with that being said, our business revolves around an ice cream parlor. Perhaps it can also be an entertainment center as well, whether they may be game for gamers who enjoy the gaming hub section. And social media goers and influencers would be delighted by the aesthetics of our establishment and La Galleria area, whether they may be children who just want to enjoy playing around our designated play zone, or just simply people who just wanted to stop by and enjoy our iconic frozen treat. Confettiere welcomes every single costume that came into our doors.
So first, our product is all about custard ice cream. So it's customized to fit the kind of ideas we have of how a first-class custard ice cream business should be look like. So this idea came up due to the increasing trend of sweets here in the Philippines. Additionally, custard ice cream is not an unconventionally product found here in the Philippines. So the only available ice cream parlor that offers available custard desserts is Rita's Italian Ice, a brand of ice cream parlor chain originating from Pennsylvania, USA, whose branch is only available in Manila. To further entice customers to buy even if they are just at home, we decided to add delivery so they can taste our custard ice cream business. Also, when it comes to cleanliness and proper packaging, we have a put in place plans, process, and structures that will ensure our business does not go bankrupt.
Internal stakeholders in this business include employees, business owners, investors, and board members. We also have external stakeholders, which are those that are affected by our business but do not work directly with us, such as distributors, customers, agencies, and creditors. As a stakeholder, my responsibility to their job is to their business rather is to assist and teach them how to improve, and also I will introduce them to my sources so that they will have no trouble finding the equipment they need for their business, and we will be able to save more money. Okay, that's all.
Here are the step-by-step process in making frozen custard. We will need these ingredients. First is 1 1/2 cups of half and half, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 3 tablespoons of light corn syrup, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 5 large egg yolks, 1 1/2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Here are the procedures. First is heat half and half sugar, light corn syrup, and vanilla. Whisk together all of these ingredients in a medium saucepan. Heat over low heat, constantly whisking to prevent a skin from forming. Beat the egg yolks, separate the egg yolks, beat them in a separate bowl or mixer until slightly thick. Temper the eggs with the milk mixture. Pour a thin stream of hot milk mixture into the eggs. Heat to form a custard. Pour the tempered mixture back into the saucepan with the rest of the milk. Heat over medium-low heat, stirring frequently. Remove from heat once the mixture thickens enough to coat the back of the spoon and leaves a line behind when you run a thin finger through the coating. Stir heavy cream and salt into the custard. Pour the custard into a bowl and stir in the heavy cream until combined. Cover in plastic wrap and chill. Press a sheet of plastic over the custard to prevent the skin from forming. Chill the bowl into a cold refrigerator or in an ice bath as well. Churn in an ice cream machine. Set it to churn for 20 to 40 minutes. To start the step-by-step process in making pizza dough cone. First, we will need these ingredients. Pizza dough, 1 tablespoon dry active yeast, 2 tablespoons sugar, 2 cups warm water, 5 cups flour in any kind, 1 tablespoon salt, 3 tablespoons olive oil, spices such as oregano, basil and Italian parsley, cone holders, aluminum drink cans, and heavy-duty scissors. Activate the yeast. In order to do this, we will need to set aside after mixing yeast and sugar into warm water. It takes a few minutes for the dried yeast to reactivate from its freeze-dry dormant state. Warm water awakens the yeast and sugar is the nourishment they crave. Allow, measure, and mix. Combine all the dried ingredients and spices into a large mixing bowl. Make cone holders. Remove the tops from the cans with a sharp hobby knife or heavy-duty scissor. Then rinse out the insides. Cut vertically slits in each can, creating fingers. Roll dough flat. For pizza dough cone, you're going to want the dough to be really thin. Trace shape, cut, then par bake. The shapes were loaded into a flat tray and par baked in a 200 degrees Celsius oven for under a minute. After cooling, you should have a semi-baked cone with a minimal dough overlap and no seam gaps.
Okay, much like previously mentioned, Confettiere has a lot of features to benefit for both the consumers and us, the business owners. For gamers who want to play video games whenever they want, there is the gaming hub section. And then there's the play zone, which is a playground area designated and exclusively made for children who are very energetic and wanted to run around and play in slides and swings and bars, monkey bars. And then there is the La Galeria, which is a perfect place for photo opportunities, suited for photographers, social media goers, or even bloggers who are aesthetically attracted by our establishment. And lastly, there are the chilling lounges, which is composed of lounge chairs and sofas, and aside from the typical furniture of an ice cream parlor, where guests, normal guests who just want to stop by and come for our iconic frozen treat and just wanted to unwind and relax. Alright, as for our signature menu, our frozen custard ice cream is much healthier than a regular ice cream, considering they have egg yolks or more egg yolks contained in their recipes, which could provide more protein for those who consume it. And also, they have less fat and carbohydrates and calories than a typical ice cream. And to spice it all up, All of our ingredients, or most of our ingredients, are handpicked locally in local dairy and farms, such as the Malagos Chocolate Farm, and as well as for the fruity items in our menu, such as mangoes, strawberries, pineapples, apples, grapes, and other fruits that are contained in our menu. Well, aside from that, our pizza dough cone, which is our supposed substitute for the classic wafer cone, is declared to be healthier. Like, they have less calories, particularly pizza dough cone in 100 gram of measurement or intake consists of only 331 calories, while the typical wafer cone in 100 gram of measurement or intake consists of 417 calories. That goes similarly with the carbs and fats, in which pizza dough cone consists less amount of fat and carbohydrates than the typical or classic wafer cone based on the 100 gram measurement or intake. In addition to lower carbs and calories, the amount of proteins present in our frozen custard ice cream makes it more beneficial for the growth and development of our bodies, particularly the muscles. And also, the increased amount of potassium content within both the pizza dough cone and the frozen custard ice cream are beneficial, considering how helpful potassium is through the regulation and the flow of our body fluids, and especially our blood.
This is the timeline and milestones. So in year 1, the store should have gained some fame through using social media to promote the store. At this time, our store was able to upgrade some of our products using the reviews and feedbacks we received from our customers. In year 3, considering the uniqueness of our store, the maintenance of it is getting more expensive, but the influx of people keeps our store keep alive and well. On the year 4, with all the reviews we got, we are starting to fit more better in the taste of our customers, local customers. Our Confettiere is now the leading ice cream shop in the whole Davao City.
Regarding the strength of our business, Confettiere is a utopian ice cream parlor whose iconic menu item serves as a healthier alternative for the regular ice cream. As for our weaknesses, due to the plenty of amenities featured in our establishment, maintenance can be quite difficult and challenging. It would take a lot of cleanup process involved in managing the tidiness and the neatness of every section in our establishment. First and foremost, the opportunities that revolve around our business venture would include the participation in different festivals and bazaars by our brand, and the utility or the usage of social media as a marketing or advertisement device. These threats would include competition and natural disasters. Competition may arise when one business would eventually copy our idea and make an exact replica of our idea, or even make a better version of our idea, which would eventually sell out more than ours, and they would have more profit than our business. Confettiere is a utopian haven for ice cream lovers who wanted to try out our frozen treats that are unconventional to our local area. Aside from its unconventionality, it is a healthier option as well, considering the low amount of calories, carbohydrates, and fats present in both the frozen custard ice cream and pizza dough cone. To make it more appealing to the widest market possible, we established the area with various sections in the establishment in order to appeal to different kinds of customers. Our business has become the leading place for different customers to enjoy a frozen product, and it is the most well-known brand of frozen custard locally here in Davao City.